It's time now to review headlines of today's newspapers. And we'll be starting off with This Day.
With This Day, interesting stories on the cover of today's This Day on Saturday. The lead story says more states dispute federal government's claim of disbursing 573 billion naira grant. We know that the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, has been making a lot of clarifications, and a few other people. And we did discuss this earlier, that the federal government too will need to come out clean. Yeah, we should ask the states, what are you doing with the money, even if it came from a loan during COVID. But then full disclosure is important for the federal government too. Was the source of the 573 billion naira that federal government is describing as grant to the state. On top of that story, Anyoku, other Patriot members asked Tinubu to convene National Constituent Assembly for new constitution. I think that this is part of what Libra Soshoma was referring to a few moments ago when he said, do we really need to convene another assembly, just for a new constitution? We have a National Assembly that can pass bills very quickly if they are rightly nodded or nudged by the federal government, as they did with the new anthem, and a few other things. So, but here we have other patriots, particularly Dr. Anyoku, saying that President Tinubu should do something about this. On top of that story, which is a story that will be found on page 8, Elumelu is saying how Buhari Abakiari blocked my initial move to acquire oil field. And that's not the only oily story in today's cover of This Day. On the window, NUPRC faults Dangote Refinery's accusation of reluctance to facilitate crude supply. Abbas appoints new committee members to probe petroleum industry. And hey, angels, interesting story on page 6. MBS puts average cost of healthy diet at 1,241 naira, highest in the southwest.
Really? How did they get there?
It's a detailed report actually, and it's high in south. You look at it yourself. Even if you buy bread and akara with a bottle of Coke or a bottle of water, how much do you think you will spend?
Right now, it's over. It's not healthy.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm saying as unhealthy as that can be. Mm-hmm. Now think about a healthy diet. You need to read the report. Yeah. But what they are saying is that at 70,000 naira new minimum wage, it will be a tough call to be eating healthy. Yeah. I think we shouldn't leave without mentioning the cover picture. Yeah. This of course showing the Patriot, former Ogun State Governor Segun Oshoba with Chief Anyoku, the president, the vice president, and the chief of staff. The chief of staff has a way of sneaking himself into pictures, where his principal and the vice president, is meeting with VIPs. I
think this is where the Patriot is offering the new recipe for Nigeria, asking for that to be a convening of the National Constituent Assembly. Yes. But we'll continue to keep an eye on this nation and make sure we are great again.
Great. All right then. That brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you for watching, and do keep our country safe. I'm Steve Ayorinde.
I'm Shaitan Atigari. It was awesome sharing this experience with you. See you tomorrow.
Well, I'm Adeswagi Walsage. So from my entire team here in Lagos, Nigeria, enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day.